You're in the studio with Asaf Fulks at OC Recording. Let's get it. A few little things that make big differences in the studio. These are things that don't cost a whole lot of money that go a long way. So number one are these quick clips from Ultimate Support. Normally we'd have to like unscrew this, yada, 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 screw it back on, screw a different one on. But with these quick clips, you just pull this thing down, pull this up, and voila. You can just stick another shock mount on this mic stand and call it a day. Blam. They're very secure. Man, I mean, I had this studio probably like 15, 20 years and never knew about this. You know how much time I spent twisting and turning and going around in circles, when this could really just save you so much time. Number one little thing that makes a big difference in the studio, these Ultimate Support quick clips. All right, number two, this thing is called a little Flex Natural Light clamp unit. So this is really cool because it can clip on a reflection filter or a mic stand, and the other end can clip right onto the performer's paper or whatever they want to kind of hold here. It makes for better performances. So number two little thing that makes a big difference in the studio is this little flex clamp. All right, number three. So in my workflow, there's nothing I use more than my mouse, especially when I'm mixing, mastering. For a long time, you know, I was on a regular mouse, and after a while, my wrist just felt like it wanted to fall off. You know, I feel like I can get a lot more precision and I move quicker, and this thing really helps me out a lot. So this one is a Logitech M570. Another nice thing about this is that it's wireless, and if I need to run into the booth to record or something, you know, I can just bring it with me and control the session from the booth, or if I go to the keyboard over here, it's really convenient, and the battery lasts a long time. And I can also set quick buttons here. So I have one button set to Control E, which is cut in Pro Tools, and the other one set to Control M, which is mute in Pro Tools. So when I'm going through vocal takes and I'm going through each take and I need to cut it and then mute a part and then listen back and forth in order to choose the best take, this just helps me fly through it instead of trying to like Control M, Control E, da-da-da. I'm just like Control M, Control E, boom, bam. And just be flying through sessions with this little guy. So a little thing that makes a big difference in the studio, a nice trackball mouse. So number four, little thing that make a big difference in the studio is this battery powered, flexible light. You can get on Amazon anywhere, it powers USB. So the studio can be dark sometimes. Sometimes you need to, you know, see your gear more easily, see the settings that you want to set, or the performer needs to see the lyrics better. So I got a bunch of these little guys laying around all over the studio, and if I need to see something, just click it on. When it dies out, then plug in the USB, boom, bam, and we rocking and rolling. So little thing that makes a big difference in the studio, little USB powered flexible clamp light. All right, number five, little thing that make a big difference in the studio, these little Humx 3-prong to 2-prong adapters. They lift the ground, so if you got a little buzz or something, a ground loop in your studio, this will fix it. I mean, you can get like a little $2 adapter that lifts the ground, but lifting the ground can create, you know, hazards, can shock you and things. So this thing actually keeps it pretty safe and eliminates buzz. You know, I had a problem in my booth there. The amp was just buzzing out like crazy, and this thing plugged it right in and it did the trick. So it made the list. A little Morley Hum Exterminator. I would definitely keep one of these around just in case you run into that issue. And there we go. 5 little things that make a big difference in the studio that don't cost a whole lot. You've been in the studio with Asaf Fulks. These are little things that if I would have known a long time ago would have saved me a lot of time and energy. So make sure you like and subscribe, do all that goody good stuff. OC Recording, Asaf Fulks. You've been in the studio. Let's get it.